It's time now to go inside innovation, brought to you by DMI. Well, Indianapolis-based Glassboard has been a key player in the Internet of Things space before IoT really became a thing. A team of engineers and innovators develops hardware solutions for a variety of customers, from the guy in his garage to multi-billion-dollar companies. For more on the innovation that is happening at Glassboard and where the company sees its future, let's turn now to co-founder and CEO Randy Parmerlee. And Randy, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Gary. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about Glassboard. Launched in 2015. A lot of interesting innovation going on there at the company. You're a product development company, but really focused on hardware, right?
That's correct. That's correct. So we always kind of joke that we're the things guys in the IoT space. So there's a lot that's involved in developing a hardware-based product, which creates a lot of technical challenges for our clients. So we kind of come in and remove those kind of hurdles for them so they can really focus on what they do best.
As I mentioned, you have a diverse roster of customers, and they've done a lot of different things, interesting things. Great example, developing electric bikes, right?
That's right. Yeah, we had a customer who had a niche market for an electric bike, and they didn't have that technical chop, so we came in and really developed that bike from the ground up, including the actual frame of the bike, custom battery pack, custom controllers, and a variety of electronics to really help them get into a market that they weren't necessarily prepared for.
Yeah, give us an idea, because really what you do, is you've kind of talked about, is the technical aspects of products and product development, but some of the other kinds of companies and kinds of customers you
Sure. So like you said, we work with small guys and big guys. So it's people that are making wearable devices. It could be people who are launching asset tracking products, who are a larger company who have some really valuable items that they need to be able to track across the country, and we'll make technology to allow them to keep all those things in check.
Growing your company in Indianapolis and in Indiana now, with a lot of momentum around technology, in particular around IoT, with the IoT lab in Fishers that is now open. Does that give you a little more excitement that there's opportunity?
Yeah, absolutely. The Indy tech scene is really remarkable. I mean, there's so many companies doing some really interesting stuff. And one of the things I really like about the Indy scene, and Indiana in general, is just how willing companies are to be collaborative and team up on projects. You know, we're a small company, but we can do some really big things because of the local partners we have, and I only see that continuing to grow over the years.
And your client base obviously is not just here in Indiana, but you do business all over the place.
That's correct. I would say, if you put a number to it, probably 50-50. We've got a lot of clients here in Indy, throughout Indiana, as well as across the country.
Talk about growth opportunities. You're in the Stutz, the historic Stutz building in downtown Indianapolis. Right. Do you see growth opportunities?
Absolutely. The Stutz building, for people who don't know that building, it's really cool. It's got a lot of history. They made automobiles back in the 40s and 50s. It's just a really cool space, and there's a lot of businesses in there that are around that creative art side, so photographers and artists, and it's kind of a unique space for us, because we play in that creative space, a little bit different than the photographers, but the mindset's very similar. So being in that bubble is really nice.
You see the opportunity to grow jobs?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. We're growing as we speak. I mean, we've found a really nice gap in the industry here in Indy, and we continue to see people needing our services. So we are looking for people to add to the team, and obviously looking for more customers. So
very good. Randy Parmerlee is the CEO and co-founder at Glassboard, a company really at the forefront of innovation right here in Indiana. Randy, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Gary. Happy to be here.